Bruce Dallas Goodman has been convicted in the rape and murder of his girlfriend.
The victim, robbed at knife point, identified 47-year-old Harry Miller as her attacker.
Deborah Brown was sentenced to life for murdering her friend and boss.
Apartment arson suspect Herbert Landry has been arrested.
Johnson has been convicted of sex assault and burglary.
They were wrongly accused, imprisoned for years, even decades. The Rocky Mountain Innocence Center has helped set them free. This is the story of Nevada native DeMarlo Berry.
After 22 years in prison for a murder he didn't commit, DeMarlo Berry is now a free man. And like the rest of the valley, he found out he was about to walk free from TV news.
So they're like, man, congratulations. And so somebody else that was in the cell was like, hey man, you on TV right now. So, I go back, I look at it. I say, yeah, that's me.
What was your first thought when you saw that?
I was grateful. Y'all did tell me, but y'all didn't tell me I was leaving.
I burst into tears and ran across the cobblestone walkway to greet him and to give him a huge hug.
Thank you so much. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah, you got me emotional when you did that. I was like, oh.
Good morning. Hey, thank you.
Good. It's good to see you on this side.
You could just see the joy in his face for the first time in 23 years.
There. I'm like,
how y'all doing this morning? Hey, how you doing? Tall fella, how are you? Man, I'm so grateful for him. I'm grateful for him because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you today.
The morning of DeMarlo Berry's release, he was dropped off at the Adult Probation and Parole Center in Las Vegas at roughly 6 a.m., 2 hours ahead of schedule. No one was there to greet him.
My bearings is kind of off, haven't been here for a while, so I had to look around and I looked, seen where I was at, and I went home. Yeah, I walked to the west side of Las Vegas, and I walked in, see my mama, hugged her, kissed her, kissed her, but kiss her. I'm happy. It's a good day.
Berry was convicted back in 1995 for the murder of Charles Burks, but claimed another man, Steve Jackson, committed the crime. 4 years ago, Jackson admitted that he was responsible for Burks' death while in prison for a separate murder. An investigation by the newly formed Clark County Correction Review Unit found Berry was innocent, which led to today's release.
We took DeMarlo's case initially because it had some of the hallmarks of a wrongful conviction. There was eyewitness ID that we thought was mistaken. There was an incentivized witness or a jailhouse snitch. And there was also the possibility of DNA. We learned soon after we took the case that there was no DNA to test. As we investigated, we also learned that there were alternative suspects, and we ultimately got a confession from one of those suspects.
After we had the confession, we were ready to go. We had the case filed in court within the year, and the court dismissed the case out the gate. That was incredibly frustrating. It was a big blow to all of us.
He was our inspiration. In those times that we didn't feel strong, he was strong. I mean, he really was always the inspiration to us.
We got the best news on December 24th of 2016 when the Nevada Supreme Court reversed and remanded the case and insisted that we get a hearing in front of the judge. That changed everything.
Come on, Craig. It's over.
He's a remarkable human being. He was put in prison when he was 19 years old. He came out when he was 42. His wife, Odelia, they've known each other since they were young. They were friends. She stood by his side for 23 years. They finally married in 2010.
How is it? I remember all the numbers,
But she never lost faith that he was going to come home, that justice was going to be done. So she built a life for them, not just for her, but for them.
how you feel?
Like I lost.
For the first while he was out, he would just text me in the morning and say, "Good morning, it's a beautiful day." And you just knew it was.